Hello everybody. Uh, this is Glycon. Glycon is a motion tracking system for VR. How does that work? Okay, it's pretty simple. You have certain, you have like a VR headset, right? You have a little headset. You got the little like the little hand things, okay, that go on your hands, and you put those on, and you put that thing on the other hand, and you put the thing on your head, and then all you have to do is basically move your hands around. Now, this is the first version of this. As you can tell, I've got most of the motion tracking working properly, and I have some fancy math to do the elbows, and there's a little bit of math stuff there I gotta figure out still too. But I have the head tracking working. You can like that. And actually, I've got I'm adding right now a thing where when you talk, it'll actually track the audio and do like a little voice thing. Now, the cool thing is all of this uses bones and a very simple rigged hierarchy, and that same hierarchy is the one that you would use for like Unreal or Unity or Lightwave or anything where you have kind of like a consistent hierarchy for things. For bones, and so what my plan was to create kind of a toolkit where you could take this and then and you hit this button, and you can't see it because you're watching the monitor, but in VR there's a button over here for recording. I hit that button and it starts recording stuff, and I hit this other button which I'm not gonna hit, and it will stop recording. And then that outputs a file, and then I can set the file type to FBX, and I've got HMOT. And so those two formats cover pretty much everything. And I might also do the Maya scene format, animation format. I've got most of that working, not all of it. So anyway, this is the idea. My thought was, if you're an animator and you're sitting at your computer, you know, and normally you would do a lot of the animation like by hand, you could just slap on the headset and the hand controllers and do some basic animation right here, and then we just by moving your hands around, right? So if you need to do like point at something, hello, I see you up there, or doing your hands like this, or grab something on the desk, that kind of thing, this would make it really easy to do, right? Because this lets you just put the headset on, you record all of the stuff you want to do, you hit the button when you're done, and then boom, you got your thing. You got your file, and you can edit it or whatever in whatever 3D program you're using, okay? So that's the idea behind Glycon. But then I thought, you know, there's a few other things, like, well, what if you're doing something that isn't like a normal human adult, like a little kid? Well, you can actually change the height of things, and when you first set up the system, you can configure. When you first run the program, you can configure like the height of a person, and where the location of the shoulders are, and you know, you can make your shoulders like really big, like this, so they're out to the side. And give yourself like really small arms, like that. I've got tiny arms but giant shoulders. I don't know what I am. You know, all kinds of stuff. And then you can configure some of that stuff on the fly later. The height is one that is not as easy to configure on the fly. You have to set it up when you first set up the program, and when you first start the program. Anyway, all of this. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to do a special intro version. Price for this, it'll be $100. Anyone who wants in for $100, you get the full program, and then when it's finished, you get that too. You get the beta immediately as soon as this first version is ready, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, and then you get the full version, etc., when it comes out. And you'll also be helping me kind of decide what needs to go into it, because there's like a ton of stuff I could throw into this now that I've got the basic system working, including pre-scripted animations and lower body animations and stuff like that. Let's see, requirements. You're going to need, you will need a HTC Vive or an Oculus Rift, And if you have an HTC Vive, you can actually use this on a Mac. I have successfully been able to get this working on my Macintosh MacBook Pro. I'm excited about that. So that's it. This is called Glycon. It'll be available on Liberty 3D very soon. We'll have the pre-order thing up there. If you want to get in on the beta, you pay the $100 and you're in. You want to do if you want to wait till all the bugs and bells and whistles and stuff are added, that's fine. It'll probably be like $300 or $400. I haven't really decided how much it's going to cost yet. But looking at like a motion capture suit, or just renting motion capture suit for a few days, and all the setup that's required for that, it's insane. Especially if all you need to do is like upper body animation and stuff. Because like for me, in most of the game stuff I do, I've got tons of walking, oh great, I'm walking, and I've got like all that animation. But upper body stuff, that's the stuff I always have to do the custom stuff for, and I have to hand animate it, and I'm bad at that. And you may be incredible at it, but I am not incredible at it. And for me, I wanted something that was easy, see, and that's what this is. It's easy, so I can hit the button to start, hit the button to stop, save it as I want it, and I've got my file. And then I go tinker with it, and if it's not what I want, I go put all the stuff back on, hit the button to start, hit the button to stop, or actually hit the button to start, do my thing, hit the button to stop, save the file, go take another look. Takes all of a few seconds. I've got my Oculus Rift here at my desk. It's not real difficult to use. It's as simple as I'm explaining it to you. I fired this up, I turned on my recording software, I streamed it to Facebook, and you're seeing it now. Ta-da! Anyway, it's called Glycon. It'll be at Liberty 3D, and I'll probably take this video and then put the little thing at the top. It'll say Liberty 3D at the top. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. You can do like a really long arms. It's crazy looking. Right? Okay, yeah. Anyway, you can do all kinds of cool stuff with it.